I used to think I had all the answers. Criticism was my go-to tool for, well, everything. But let me tell you, it wasn't working out so great. In fact, it was causing more problems than it solved. You see, criticism has this nasty habit of escalating conflicts. It's like a match to a powder keg. One minute you're pointing out a small issue, and the next, boom, you're in a full-blown argument. Tensions rising, frustrations boiling over. It's like throwing gasoline on a fire, you know? Everything just gets hotter and more intense. I remember this one time I criticized my colleague's project. I thought I was being helpful. But all I did was make them defensive. They stopped listening and I stopped trying to understand. We both left that meeting feeling angry, misunderstood, and further apart than ever. It was a vicious cycle. The more I criticized, the more resistance I faced. And the more resistance I faced, the more I felt the need to criticize. It was exhausting. But then I learned something that changed everything. It was so simple, yet so profound. What if we approached things differently? What if instead of criticism, we offered understanding? It sounds simple, doesn't it? But trust me, it's powerful. It's like flipping a switch. I decided to try it out. The next time I disagreed with someone, I took a deep breath. Instead of jumping in with my opinion, I asked questions. I tried to see things from their perspective. And you know what? It was like magic. The tension in the room, it just melted away. We found common ground, understanding each other's perspectives. When we listen, really listen, something magical happens. Walls come down, guards lower. Suddenly, there's common ground, a path forward. It's like finding a clearing in a dense forest. Constructive feedback becomes possible, even welcome, because now it's coming from a place of understanding. I remember applying this to that same colleague I had clashed with before. This time, I started by asking about their goals for the project. I listened. I tried to understand. And you know what? They opened up. They shared challenges I hadn't even considered. Together, we found solutions that were better than anything either of us could have come up with alone. And before you know it, you're not just resolving conflicts. You're building stronger, more productive relationships. You're creating trust. It's not always easy, I'll admit. Sometimes the urge to criticize is strong. But every time I choose understanding over criticism, I'm amazed at the results. Conflicts that once would have escalated now become opportunities for growth and collaboration. So, next time you're about to criticize, pause, take a breath. Ask yourself, what am I not seeing here? What might I be missing? Choose understanding. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. Trust me, I've been there. And this changes everything. It changes how you interact with colleagues. It changes how you see the world and how the world sees you. So give it a try. The next time you're in a disagreement, choose understanding. Listen more than you speak. Ask questions. Seek to understand before being understood. You'll be amazed at how this simple shift can transform the conversation. You might be surprised at what you learn and at how much easier conflicts become to resolve. Remember, we're all human. We all want to be heard, to be understood. By offering that understanding to others, we open ourselves to new perspectives and experiences. By offering that understanding to others, we open the door to real connection, real progress. It's about creating an environment where everyone feels valued and heard, where ideas can flourish and conflicts can be resolved constructively. From criticism to understanding, from conflict to connection, it's a journey worth taking. Every step towards understanding is a step towards a more harmonious world. So take that first step. Listen, understand, connect. The world becomes a better place when we do.